Over a year ago, many would have doubted that we'd ever see Nintendo IPs on smartphones. The Kyoto-based company has always been notoriously exclusive when it comes to its biggest franchises, out of fear of becoming irrelevant in the market. The hugely popular Pokemon Go was the turning point though, quickly followed by the underrated Fire Emblem and Mr. Nintendo himself, Super Mario. Like Pokemon Go and Jewel before it, Magikarp isn't developed by Nintendo itself, but nevertheless puts one of the company's most popular IPs on smartphones, and with mixed results. Magikarp Jump is a simulation game in which you catch, grow, and battle with different Magikarp Pokemon. After using an old rod to fish for your friend, you help it to become bigger and stronger by feeding and training it. Each item of food or method of training gives the Pokemon a certain amount of jump points, which is essentially a measure of its strength. Different meals and gym sessions can be unlocked along the way as you level up, meaning your Magikarp can become stronger more quickly. In order to level up, you need experience points, which are awarded for winning jump battles against other trainers. If your Pokemon has more jump points than the opposing one, it will jump higher, resulting in a win. The overall goal is to win every jump league, of which there are 8. Only then can you become a Magikarp Master. Throughout the game, you'll change Magikarp several times, whether it be because your Pokemon has won a tournament or it's been swept up by a Pidgeotto. When one is successfully retired, the maximum level and the size the next one can reach is increased, so that you can progress further in each league. To make the number of jump points you receive relative to the Magikarp's maximum level, though, you can use in-game currency to purchase new food types and training methods, or increase the rewards from your existing ones. To get the in-game currency, gold coins, in the first place, you'll need to level up your Pokemon, or wait until coin prizes come around every now and then. Alternatively, you can use diamonds, the other in-game currency, to purchase Pokemon friends, fish tank decorations, or other items to help boost the number of jump points your Magikarp receives from food and training. The better the methods you purchase, the more chance you have of outjumping your opponents. Undoubtedly the weakest Pokemon of its generation, Magikarp has long been joked about within the Pokemon fan community. It's a clever and humorous decision to have it appear as a standalone game then. For all that the series represents, legendary monsters, evolution and epic battles, Magikarp offers some respite and has you training the most basic of Pokemon for the most basic of competitions. It's a decision that fans of the game will be pleased with. An iconic character gets its chance to shine in a game that overall isn't that bad. It still has the feeling of the original series with familiar characters and familiar pocket monsters, and the whole game flows well. Leveling up enough to be able to compete in jumping competitions doesn't take too much time, whereas other simulation games can take hours of waiting around for any sort of progression. The mechanic of constantly renewing your Magikarp is also an interesting one, as it adds to the idea of levelling up and moving on. This is really only a game for fans of the Pokemon series though. It serves as an in-joke, a nod to the original games that those who didn't play them wouldn't understand. A simulation game in which nothing changes but how high your fish can jump would be nonsensical to non-fans, but hilariously ingenious to those who grew up catching this useless Pokemon. Because of this, Magikarp Jump is unlikely to win over new fans for the franchise, but will no doubt please its loyal ones.